बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गिरिवरदारी यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी यमुना तीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरदारी जय राधा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परित्राचकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्री अभयचरण अरविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य बीपीटी फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परित्राचकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से गो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपोपिनाथ श्यामकुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की। वृंदावन मधुर धाम की जय। नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी महारानी की जय। समवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज ऑल ग्लोरीज ऑल ग्लोरीज श्री श्री गुरान गौरांग ऑल ग्लोरीज शिल प्रभुपाद। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयं मुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Hare Krishna, we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 21, Conversation between Manu and Kardama. Sloka number 29 and 30. I'll read the 29th sloka and translation. After that, we can recite together in 30th verse. Yata ātma-bhṛtaṁ vīryaṁ nava-dhā praviṣyati vīrye tvadīye ṛṣaya ādhāsyanty añjasātmanaḥ. She will bring forth 9 daughters from the seed sown in her by you, and through the daughters you beget, the sages will duly beget children. 30th verse. tvaṁ ca samyag anuṣṭhāya tvaṁ ca samyag anuṣṭhāya nideśaṁ uśattamaḥ nideśaṁ uśattamaḥ mayi tīrthī-kṛtāśeṣa कृतार्थो मां प्रपद्यसे क्रियार्थो मां प्रपत्स्यसे त्वं च सम्यक् अनुष्ठाय निदेशं उषत्तमः मयि tīrthī-kṛtāśeṣa क्रियार्थो मां प्रपत्स्यसे त्वं च सम्यक् anuṣṭhāय nideśaṁ मा uśattamaḥ मयि tīrthī-kṛtāśeṣa क्रियार्थो मां प्रपत्स्यसे Mataji's. Translation purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Translation. With your heart cleansed, by properly carrying out my command, resigning to me the fruits of all your acts, you will finally attain me. Here the words tīrthī-kṛtāśeṣa kriyārtah, very significant. Tīrtha means sanctified place where charity is given. People used to go to the place of pilgrimage and give munificently in charity. This system still current. Therefore, the Lord said, in order to sanctify your activities and the result of your action, you will offer everything unto me. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you sacrifice, the result should be given to me only. In other place in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord said, I am the enjoyer of all sacrifice, all penances, and everything done for the welfare of mankind or society. All activities, therefore, whether for the welfare of the family, society, country or humanity at large, must be performed in Krishna consciousness. This is the instruction given by the Lord to Karda Muni. Maharaj Yudhishthira welcomed Narada Muni. Wherever you are present, the place becomes sanctified place. The Lord Himself is always seated in your heart. Similarly, if we act in Krishna consciousness under the direction of the Lord and His representatives, then everything is sanctified. This is the indication given to Karda Muni to act on it and therefore receive the most excellent wife and child, as will be disclosed in later verses. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं च जीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। हे कृष्णकरुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I am very grateful to be in Sri Mayapur Dham by the causeless mercy of devotees. In the month of Kartik, I am discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. I am seeking blessings from all the senior devotees, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis. I can speak something about Srimad Bhagavatam for my purification. There's a very wonderful discussion happening in Srimad Bhagavatam. Kardo Muni performed tapasya for 10,000 years, and so many years of tapasya and dedication and austerity and doing sadhana. The Supreme Lord appeared in front of him and speaking and giving instruction to Kardo Muni. Actually, everybody want to serve Supreme Lord. That is the nature of the conditioned soul. Here, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, giving special instruction to Kardo Muni. Act in Krishna conscious way, and all your actions will become purified. Finally, you will attain me. Srila Prabhupada writes all these purports out of compassion, because if we act any action, if we perform any activity, if we perform for our sense gratification, that will bind. Yagyartat karmono anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. If we act as a sacrifice, we will not be bound by that action. That's why here also Lord is instructing personally to Kardo Muni. You act, all your actions, if you act for my pleasure, all your actions will become purified. Finally you will attain me. Many times we get to hear from Srimad Bhagavatam different episodes how Dhruva Maharaj received the darshan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he attained Dhruva planet and performed his devotion service. And we get to hear so many different personalities. It's not like they performed sadhana, they attained the darshan of Supreme Lord, they went back to Godhead. No. They performed sadhana, they receive the blessings of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they act accordingly. Then they become purified, and they continue to engage in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Some occasions the devotees receive the direct darshan of the Supreme Lord. Some occasions the representative of Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is Guru, we receive the instruction from the spiritual masters. Sometime we receive the instruction from the scriptures. Three different devotees, they receive different way. But when we act according to the instruction of the Supreme Lord, then we will be purified. Any of these three categories. Here Kardo Muni He renounced everything. He is sitting under the tree and meditating, performing tapasya for so many years. And Lord is coming and giving instruction, you get married and beget children. Basically, the true renunciation is a renunciation of our false ego, the renunciation of our ideas, renunciation of our plans. Here Kardamuni accepted the wholesome instruction of Supreme Personality Godhead and executed as it is and perfected his life. We can get to see in future sections of Srimad Bhagavatam how Kapila Dev born to Kardamuni. After Kapila Muni's appearance, he just walked off. That is a speciality of the pure devotees. They act under the instruction of the Supreme Lord or spiritual master based on scriptures. By that their actions become purified. They attain Supreme Personality Godhead eternally. The Jivatma Anandamayo Abhyasat. The Jivatma is always active. Without action, Atma cannot be. That's why the actions are very, very important. How we act. We also, initially when we come to Krishna consciousness, we also get to do many things for many reasons. Actions are performed in 4 different manners. Actions are performed out of fear. Okay, I am on so and so, I should perform this act. Then only everybody will appreciate me. Then I can show my face in the community. Otherwise, they will think, oh, it's not good. I have to prove myself. That's why I should act, I should perform, I should do something. Actions based on fear. This all will not lead us to any perfection of life, even materially, what to speak about spiritually. Action are motivated by fear, inspired by fear, enthused by fear. These actions are not in the mode of goodness. Sometimes we perform actions. Oh, he has that position, he has this quality, he has that one, he has this one, I should also get it. Comparing with others. Comparison kills the joy. When we start comparing with others, and whatever we have, we cannot relish. We'll be always worried, always depressed. Even with that motivation, actions motivated by comparison, all these things are compared as actions in passion. There is one sadhu, one person. He went to the sadhu and he asked, I should become a very rich man. The sadhu thought, okay, how I will rectify this person? And he thought, okay, I will fulfill your desire. You will become rich man. But one condition, whatever you get, the opposite your neighbor will get double the quantity. He thought initially, okay, no problem, and he prayed to, he went back home and asked, I should become a very richest man. And his house became a big palace, and he had so many facilities, so many servants, etc., etc. And after feeling so happy, he wanted to share with someone. Always we wanted to share our joy. He went outside, he saw that the neighbor had a very big palace, and he was thinking that, oh, whatever I receive, this person also received that double the quantity. And make the story short, and he thought, Okay, let me lose my eye, one of my eyes. Yes, both eyes will go. I was thinking, this is a comparison mentality. If we comparing with someone, whatever we have, we won't enjoy that, and we will always feel, depressed, anxiety, or many of the times when prasadam is served in our plates, sometimes we look at opposite person's plate. What he is receiving in his plate. Oh, I didn't get that. Oh, I missed that sweet. So many items are served in our plate, but we won't get to relish our prasadam. Instead of comparing others' plate, we will be worried. Till the end of the prasadam, we will not be happily eating that prasadam. That's why even whatever we eat, that will not nourish our body. That's why the comparison with the actions are motivated by comparison also will not nourish materially also or spiritually also. Actions are motivated by duty. This is my duty. I should perform this. How do we understand we are performing our duty properly or not? Sometime if we give any responsibility, we have to do follow-up. Follow. Is that okay? Everything is done. It will be okay. It will be done or not? Everything will be done, but nothing happens. We need supervision or follow-up. That is not duty. The duty, I have given this duty. I should take up this duty. I should perform up to my capacity. Then that duty will give some amount of satisfaction, peace in our life. We start getting happiness and releasing happiness when we perform the duty in the sattva-guna. We perform act in the manner of duty. And the next level is the action motivated and performed by love. Even the person is not expecting, I will be getting this. If he give that and if you perform that act for the pleasure of that person will become so happy and pleased and satisfied. By that, we will get so much happiness and satisfaction and peace in our heart. This type of act is considered is a top level, and this type of actions will give satisfaction in our life. There are many examples given, but we will come back to our Kardamani. In this sloka also, Mai tīrthī-kṛtā. Mai tīrthī-kṛtā. When one works for Krishna, even household life become tīrtha. The tīrtha means the holy place. Mai tīrthī-kṛtā. Here Krishna is saying, you perform this action, by this action you will be purified, you will come back to me, you will attain me. But what instruction Gardamani received? You populate this world. Even performing that act, selfless manner, for the pleasure of Krishna, the Krishna is born as a Kapila Dev in his life. When we perform our act for the pleasure of Shri Krishna, the Krishna Bhakti will appear in our heart. Our life become tīrtha. This body become tīrtha. Our life become tīrtha. The place where we live tīrtha. The Mayapur is of course is a tīrtha, the holy place. But when we act according to the pleasure of spiritual master, according to the pleasure of the Supreme Lord, according to the pleasure of, as per the instruction given in the scriptures, then our life become the holy life. That's why Similarly, when Kardamuni works for the pleasure of Krishna, he is beyond all varna and ashrama. Because he is situated in the platform of pure devotional service. He may be a grahastha, he may be a brahmachari, he may be vanaprastha, he may be sannyasi, or any other category. But when it's performed for the pleasure of Krishna, that become a pure devotional service, and we attain Krishna. Here, the Krishna giving assurance. Many places Krishna give instruction and assurance also. So many, like so many policies, like what you say, like so many insurance policies, is given with a instruction and assurance. Like Krishna also says, Sarvadharman paritechya mam ekam saranam vraja aham tvaṁ sarvabhāpepyo. I will rescue him from all your sin, giving assurance. Don't be fearful, giving assurance. Take shelter of me, giving assurance. And just giving instruction will not work. Sometimes we say that I told you. But when we give shelter and the instruction, then that instruction works. That's why Krishna is teaching. Ananya chintayanto mam yejana pariyupaside tesam satyayuktana bhagatam. Like when we see in the life of Arjunacharya was reading this sloka, Ananya chintayanto mam, whatever you have I carry, whatever you don't have I will supply you. And why Krishna has to carry, he marks it. That's why hearing from scripture also non-different from hearing from Lord Shri Krishna. When he strikes, you all know the story. Krishna gets the strikes in his back. That's why the instruction follows with the empowerment also. When we follow the instruction, the same empowerment will come. Like the archer, he shoots the arrow. Archer shoots the arrow. How much ever he pulls the string backward, that much force that arrow will penetrate and go and strike the target. Like that, when we receive instruction, so many devotees, we all received so many instruction in our life. I know to give so many examples. We may not be a manager, we may not be in charge, we may not be a head of the department, or we may not be doing some different activity, but the seva is given to us. But we get to do many sevas that we can see, like that we can see in our life also, in many devotees' life also. Srila Prabhupada received the instruction from his spiritual master, and Prabhupada executed the instruction. We can see the life of Srila Prabhupada, how he transformed the whole world. If you perform your prescribed duties according to my order with a devotion and purity, all your work becomes sanctified. We will ultimately attain me. Spiritual life is not a renouncing activity. Bhagavad Gita is spoken. At the end of the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna acted according to Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes we get to hear that I given everything to Krishna. I given everything to Krishna. Krishna will take care. But Bhagavad Gita, Krishna spoke. Bhagavad Gita is a call for action. How to perform the action? By performing that action, we will be purified. We will attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The action performed out of love. Krishna spoke full Bhagavad Gita. After speaking whole Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna told Arjuna? Iti te jnanam akhyatam gugyat gugyataram maya vimshatyaita asheshena ete chasi tata kuru. I have given all knowledge, Jnana Kanda, Karma Kanda, Ashtanga Yoga. I have given all the knowledge. But Krishna told Arjuna, whatever you wish to do, you can do. I am not ordering you. You act in this manner. You should do this act. Krishna spoke different Karma Yoga, Nishkama Karma Yoga, pure devotion service, many ways, Jnana Yoga, many ways Krishna spoke. But now Krishna is saying, whatever you wish to do, you can perform. Many times we also hear this type of instruction. Whatever you wish to do, you can do. But Krishna and Arjuna acted according to the instruction of Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. By that he became purified. In this, when we wanted to perform, now we heard, devotees wanted to perform the pure devotion service, act as per the instruction of Supreme Lord or Krishna or scriptures, our heart become purified. But even the person wanted to perform as per the instruction of the Supreme Lord or spiritual master or as per the scripture, he go through some struggle. What struggle he go through? Because of the anarthas, because of the previous impressions, we may not act according to the mark. Sometimes we want to do, but sometimes we struggle to do. That's why Krishna says, even Prabhupada writes in one of the purport that we must get a higher taste. This is very urgent. This is very urgent because we have to develop the higher taste. To develop the higher taste, acting according to the instruction of the spiritual master, acting according to the scriptures. How do we do? I have my plans. I can do this. I have some better idea. We can perform this. But sometimes we get struggle. Should I do or should I do this way or should I do this way? That's why we need to purify our heart to develop the higher taste, acting according to the pleasure of Shri Krishna or spiritual master for the devotees. When we come to that platform, then we can experience what Kardamuni received in his life. For this, Srila Prabhupada suggests that we have to develop taste in chanting the holy name, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, associating with the devotees. In Bhagavatam there is a very nice sloka. Yat pada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya karmashriyam griditam udgradayanti santa tadvannariktamadayo yatayo piruddha shoto ganastamaranam bhajavasudevam karmashriyam griditam udgradayanti santa. These hard knots of our material desire is very difficult to untie. Very, very difficult. But Yat pada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya, when we take shelter of the Supreme Personality of God's lotus feet and serve, by that we can get rid of this granthi. Granthi means hard knots. This hard knots, if some thread is get entangled, very difficult to untie. We have to cut finally. Sometimes if so too much entangle, we try to remove, we become frustrated. This is what happened in our lives also. Should I do this or should I do this? We get entangled with by analysis we become paralysis. Should I do this or not? Should I do this or not? That's why Krishna says that take shelter. Yat pada pankaja palasa vilasa bhaktya. By bhakti, karmashrayam graditam udgradayanti santa. The santa, the sadhus, very easily they can get rid of these hard knots. But tadvanna riktamatayo yatayo biruddha. One who engaged in the pure devotion service, one who engaged in the service of the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality Godhead, he can get rid. Even ordinary person cannot get rid of these hard knots. What to speak about the non-devotees? They struggle. That's why we have to take shelter of the Supreme Personality Godhead. The following this bhakti, the pure devotion service, then we can hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Sometime we think that okay, I don't have time. The devotion service starts when we start giving time, and devotion service starts when we start hearing. Devotion service we start chanting. After that we engaging our mind, engaging our heart, then engaging everything for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality Godhead. Then our actions, everything become purified. Then we will come to that platform. Mahat sevan dwaram mahur vimukte tamo dwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. When we act for the pleasure of the pure devotees, Mahat sevan dwaram ahur vimukte, we can elevate ourselves. Tamo dwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. When we act according to our material desires, our own sense gratification or our own material achievements, material position, then tamo dwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. Here is the there we may get caught up with this material world. That's why Prabhupada most quoted verse, Yagyartho karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Because if you act according to your own sense gratification, act according to your own satisfaction, you will be entangled. Prabhupada speaking out of his compassion. That's why Mahat sevan dwara mahuri mukte tamo dwaram yoshitam sangi sangam. In the life of Sabari was no one else. Her spiritual masters told many years before, Matanga Rishi, Ram will come. Sabari born from low class family, materially if we speak. But even when Matanga Rishi accepted Sabari, and many people surprised, how come Matanga Rishi accepted this low class woman? But Matanga Rishi had many disciples, but he chosen to give this instruction to that Sabari. When spiritual master, the Matanga Rishi, wanted to go back, all his disciples also went back with him to the spiritual world. But when Matanga Rishi asked Sabari, what do you want? I am so pleased with your seva. Sabari told that whatever pleases you, I always want to be in your association and seva. Matanga Rishi told, you be here, Ram will come. You will get to serve Lord Sri Ram. Sabari waited, all alone in the forest. One may say, I don't have qualification, I don't have previous samskaras, how I will handle this type of instruction. But Sabari came from different background, but she had only one motive in her life, to please the order of the Supreme a spiritual master. Lord Ram came one day. Lord Ram accepted the berries, the whatever she given to Lord Ram. Lord Ram was so pleased, her surrendered to her spiritual master. Ram was so pleased. Even she eaten that fruit and given to Lord Ram. Lord Ram was appreciating and releasing her devotion. That we will get to see in Sabaris. There are many, many examples. Srila Prabhupada says in one of the purport in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we should be like a fish, we should be like a tortoise, we should be like a bird. The fish, how they beget the offsprings? By looking, by the vision. By vision, the fish get offsprings. How tortoise get offsprings? Meditation. The meditating on the how it gets, I also don't know. But Prabhupada writes, definitely it's amazing. And birds by touch. Like that, when we engage ourselves in the devotion service, like a fish, always meditate, having darshan of the Supreme Lord. Here we have beautiful deities of Panchatattva, Radha Madhava, Vastasaki, Sringadev, Prabhupada, spiritual masters. Our heart become purified, and the bhakti will born in our heart. When we always try to meditate throughout the day, when we performing any actions, any activity, when we meditate on Supreme Lord, the bhakti is born in our heart. By performing devotion service, like a bird, we will also, the bhakti is born in our heart. There is one example. With the example I will end. There is a one Jamindar. Jamindar means very wealthy person. He had 4 daughter-in-laws. And he called all the daughter-in-laws and he spoke. He gave some amount of grains in his hand and gave the grains, dhan. He gave the grains to first daughter-in-law, and second daughter-in-law, third daughter-in-law, four daughter-in-law. He distributed the grains, and he told that I will ask these grains after 2 years. After 2 years I will ask these grains. You should give me these grains back. Everybody agreed happily, and they went back. The youngest daughter-in-law was thinking, this old man gave these grains, but he will ask me 2 years later. How this old man remembers all these things? He may not remember. I don't know, he will survive till then. She eats the grain and goes. She eats the grain and goes. And another daughter-in-law was thinking, oh, he asked me to keep these grains for 2 years, and he will ask me I have to give this grain. There are so many grains. When he asks, I will give that time. She throws the grain and she goes. And another daughter-in-law, she was thinking, oh, my daughter-in-law gave me this, I should keep this. I should execute his order. And as it is, that's why she taken the yellow cloth and put the grains, everything, and she tied it nicely and she kept it behind the altar. When my father-in-law asked, I will bring this, I will hand over this to him. And the first daughter-in-law was thinking, what should I do with this grain? He told me that he will ask me 2 years later. And the daughter-in-law was thinking, okay, let me plant these grains. Dhan. She planted those grains, and every day she was taking care of that plants, and that dhan, that grains become many plants, and with the many crops, she received so many grains. She again planted it, she got more grains, she again planted those grains, she got more grains. When 2 years later, father-in-law called everyone on the Ishtagoshti and he asked, I gave you those grains 2 years before. Where is those grains? He asked the youngest daughter-in-law. Oh, that grain? Okay, I was thinking you may forget. I ate those grains. Okay, he asked the second daughter-in-law, the last but second, where is those grains? Oh, there are many grains. I will get it and give to you. Give me a minute. No, I am asking the grain which I gave you. She told, no, I threw it. Then he asked the other daughter-in-law, and she said that, oh, I kept it very safely. I know you will ask. I will bring. She brought it from her altar and she gave. And he asked the first daughter-in-law, and she holded the father-in-law's hand. She took him outside the courtyard and she showed that these are your grains. No, I gave some grains. Yeah, I planted those grains. By those grains, I got all these grains. And the old man smiled, gave big smile. And this is action performed in love. Understanding the motive, anukulena Krishna anusilanam. When we perform our devotion service, to whom I am serving, or why I am serving, what is the purpose I am serving, when we serve accordingly, then we can also see the big smile in the spiritual master and the devotees and the Supreme Lord ultimately. When we perform this type of action, then we will always in Krishna consciousness, always in the platform of pure devotional service. This is proved by many Acharyas' life. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada's life we can see very clearly. Prabhupada is the epitome of following this instruction. Prabhupada received instruction even when he was young. Couldn't able to execute immediately, but he was having those instructions in his heart, cherishing those instructions, and executed it in ultimate manner. We can pray to Srila Prabhupada. We can also execute those orders, whatever given by the Supreme Lord Spiritual Master, and whatever the instruction given in the scriptures, in the pleasing manner, and we will also always remain in the service of Lord Shri Krishna. Thank you. Is there any questions? Actually, there are so many senior Vaishnavas. They are all humbly sitting and listening. I am a small man in front of you in bhakti.
Thank you for a nice class. I was loud. I just wanted to share my understanding of the bird, tortoise, and fish. So I think Prabhupada cites a verse from the Puranas where Krishna is saying that he maintains his devotees he maintains living entities by 3 ways: by darshan, by meditation, and by touch. So in the same way, the fish, the tortoise, and the bird, that's how they bring their offspring up. So how they maintain, how they nourish them. So Prabhupada says the tortoise, when he's in the water, he stays in the water, but his eggs are on the land, but he meditates on them, and that's how they come to grow. And obviously the bird, by touch, he sits on his egg, she sits on her eggs, and the chicks grow, and the fish obviously just keeps watch over his.
Many ways Krishna comes in our life. Krishna so compassion. And Acharyas also comes out of compassion. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Or otherwise we can, yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
There are
Krishna.
two questions, Prabhu. One is...
Maybe you can ask one.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
One is like a technical one, another one is like a application one. So I will ask the application one. So to act on the platform of duty, one needs to receive love. In the case of Srila Prabhupada, there was constant reciprocation from Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Like he was fearful seeing the austere life of sannyasis, his god brothers. And then he received that reciprocation from his spiritual master constantly. So unless we feel that sense of belongingness, it's difficult to act on platform of duty.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
is it like we need to how do we feel that sense of belonging?
Belongings, yes. Actually, how we perform any duties, out of love only we will get to perform any duties. Actually, even spiritual master, or in the case of Supreme Lord given us so many things in our life. We get to live in this material world. He provided every facilities to us, everything to us. Each and every minute we can be grateful to Krishna. We are here in Mayapur Dham in the Kartik month. We are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. We get to associate with the devotees, taking prasadam, chanting the holy name. So many things Krishna in our life. We should be grateful to Krishna providing us everything. Even person non-devotee, doesn't have any spiritual life or anything, but still Lord is given so many facility for him also. Lord gave facility to everyone in this material world, even from ants to Brahma. For everyone Lord gives a facility. When we understand those and we can execute small Krishna asks, Patram Pushpam Palam Doyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. Whatever you give me, a leaf or water or some fruits, actually all these three things freely available. If you take that small leaves or tulsi or some fruits, some flower, when you get down, there are so many flowers. But when we give out of bhakti, then Krishna is pleased. In the case of the spiritual master comes and gives the guidance. The devotees, we get so many inspiration and guidance from the devotees and spiritual master. We receive so many facility or so many helps from the devotees. We should be grateful to them. We can, by understanding that, we can serve them. And the family members, in that family we get to born. The father and mother gave the birth to us. When we feel grateful, when we feeling gratitude, by that we can perform our duty very nicely. This needs small few minutes of introspection. When we introspect, when we take up, sometime we can take a pen and notebook, we can sit and write. We feel many grateful things. Many grateful things happen in our life. In difficult circumstances, we were saved, we were helped, we were supported. Many people in this world. We can express gratitude. And what is the expression of our gratitude? It turns as a seva. By that we can please. I hope you have answered your question. Thank you so much. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavad Mahapurana ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Thank you so much.